I'm Kim Bradshaw. I've been a surrogate mother once, and I gave birth last December to a little girl called Posy. I think for me, becoming a surrogate and being able to give a couple the chance to have their own child, their own baby genetically connected to them, was what I wanted to do. I wanted to try and help a couple to have their family, because I've heard of so many couples and families that struggled to conceive themselves. So I just kind of wanted to help someone if I could, because I was able to, I'm physically and mentally able to, so I thought I'd try and help, which I did. Surrogacy to me means being able to give someone their own embryo child, developing their own child, and obviously making sure that all my own family were accepting of what the decision I'd made to do, and make sure my child, my 8-year-old, was understanding of what I was doing. I now found Brilliant Beginnings, and I liked the way, when I looked into their charity agency, I liked the way that they pushed you to get the best friendship out of your connection first of all. So they wanted you to connect, they wanted you to grow trust and form bonds. I think with my 8-year-old, I asked her permission initially. I said, I'm not going to do anything until I know that you understand what we're doing. So I explained it all to her and said, now tell me what I've told you. And she said, right, you're going to have a baby for a lady whose body is broken. It's not yours and dad's seed, so it's not our brother or sister. And we may meet the baby after, we may not. And if my friend's body is broken, I'll do it for them, she said. When we were initially matched to our couple, Brilliant Beginnings had us on the telephone with our couple, and we was just chatting away, and then Brilliant Beginnings left us to chat, and we was to plan when we would meet them. So we met up with them, they come to our house first, and we kind of just took them around the area to let them see kind of where baby would be growing, I suppose, hopefully. Got to know them, and then we got to go and visit them and their surroundings, and they showed us their kind of lifestyle and their home. Decided to do the medicated route, so you had treatment to try and make sure that your cervical lining was correct for transfer. But that kind of didn't seem to work for me, but also I didn't seem to need the treatment because obviously I'd fell pregnant naturally with both of my own. So we kind of stopped treatment and started natural cycle. I weed on the stick like you do, and then left the test to mum. So I said, I want you to tell me if we're pregnant. It's your, this is your bit. So I left room, and mum went in all kind of excited, and then she come out as if she'd won the lottery. I'm pregnant! It was so exciting, it was lovely. And now I've seen the baby quite a few times. Weekly kind of texts of photographs coming through, which is lovely. And I'm known as Auntie Kim to baby, so it's really nice. Words of encouragement to a new surrogate: I suppose make sure it suits your family. Make sure that your journey is going to suit you as best you can. Like I said, I don't, I want it to be in my local hospital, I want it to be my local midwife. So make sure it suits your family setup, because obviously it can be a 2-year minimum process. So it's got to suit you as much as it possibly can. Make time to bond with your intended parents. And making sure the relationship you want after is going to be what it is. So if you are definitely sure you want to be part of that baby's life after, then make sure that's agreed initially in the beginning, because obviously that could be a bit of a sadness if you wanted to be involved and they don't want you to after. We are thinking of doing it again. We are thinking of helping the family with a sibling. So at the moment we're just kind of, I'm going on holiday in April, so in May we were just going to start the process again. And I think this time maybe it could be simpler, because obviously our bond and our trust is there already. So things might be, a little bit more straightforward to do it the second time round.